Good morning and welcome to the Cosmic Junkie. Today my channel is 3 weeks old, so I appreciate all the likes, shares, and subscribes. I will start doing live videos probably when I get 100 subscribers or more. I'll do like readings for whoever's on there, like little mini readings. I'll read your energy personally live, so keep a lookout for that. I'll probably let everybody know on the community tab, and also in my regular videos I'll announce like when I'll be going live. Okay, so I'm gonna read our daily energies, and we shall see what comes out. I got a lot to do today. I'm going to get a new dishwasher. I'm going to get a new dishwasher. I mean, I feel like at this point it's a blessing because, for one, I can just go get a new dishwasher if I need one. For two, I really didn't like the one that I had. It was kind of going in downhill anyway, so the fact that it went out all good, Mercury retrograde, you know. Thought about waiting until after Mercury retrograde to see if it somehow miraculously started working again. But I think I can just go get another one, you know. So hopefully nothing big shot out on you like that during this Mercury retrograde, but it is what it is, right? Okay, let's get started. I lovingly call upon our ancestors, angels, spirit guides, and anything and everything divine and holy of the highest white light for our highest good. Please help me channel a daily message for whoever needs to hear it. Bless this reading with your divine love, divine protection, and divine guidance. We thank you, Spirit, with all the love and all the gratitude. Energy. Energy. You feeling that energy today? The wind is blowing like crazy outside right now. So that definitely gets some energy going. Tree on the bottom of the deck there. Oh, you know, maybe there's some growth happening going on. I do feel some energy. I did wake up at 4 o'clock this morning. I've been seeing numbers like 404, 414, 818. Those are very balanced, stable numbers. So they might be of significance. Reverse sage. You know, I used to do like a lot of saging and stuff, but I do feel like it's a mindset. Like maybe you can just visualize walking around your house saging. And it does the same thing. Like, I happen to like the smell of Palo Santo, like, so much better. Umbrella. Reversed octopus. Okay, I feel like that this is very clean, protected, focused energy here. Usually when I get the Sage upright, like I feel like it's something that I need to clean or do. I'm hearing a song, but I don't know what it is. Maybe a song I've never heard before. I don't know. Okay. My tea is steeping. I definitely need it. I wonder if I'm getting rain today. Okay, what is this Sage here? What is this Sage here? The Hangman. There's definitely a change in perception here about something. The Empress. Oh, we love Empress energy. I feel like that's the energy I strive for myself. Can you see that? Okay. 2 3s here. 8, 11. 4. 44 might be significant to you. April 4th to April 6th might be significant. March might be significant. These 3s here. 33 is a master teacher number. Maybe you have some knowledge to give. Okay, so maybe you're feeling some energies that, like, maybe you got some bad luck, but I don't think this is the case with that umbrella there. You know, you might, whoever I'm talking to, you might be getting a little bit more sensitive to feeling energies that aren't yours. Maybe the healing work that you're doing, you're finally coming into a lot of self-awareness, and that is what you need in order to figure out what energies are yours and what energies are not yours, you know. So I feel like there's a lot of that happening here, and that is awesome. That is awesome. Self-awareness is like, I don't know, like, you can definitely pinpoint when you feel an energy and you're like, wait a minute, this is not how I'm thinking, my own mindset. This is, what is this? You know, kind of follow it, see where it goes. Sometimes, like, if you're like in a meditative state, if you're really relaxed, you can be like, whose energy is this? And, you know, depending on your own spiritual gifts, you can see a face in your mind's eye, or you just intuitively know, like, whose energy it is or where it comes from. Like, do an energy check, which I like to do that first thing in the morning, like before I even get out of bed. Okay, reverse 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely feeling energies that are not your own here with this perception, you know, especially if you're sitting in an Empress energy. Like the Empress knows what's hers and what's not. She knows what she wants, what she doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So, like this, yeah, I feel like this bad luck, unfortunate energy, this, you know, maybe you feel like it's taking energy away from you. But, you know, if you feel you're feeling this, you're protected. Just this could be where you need to start focusing on how to release what's not yours, like energies you pick up, especially if you're a light worker and you do a lot of dream space work. Like sometimes you'll have to wake up and just release things that aren't yours. Eight of Wands. Reverse Knight of Cups. So yeah, I feel like somebody's going to see this message and know what to do now. Like, I feel like this is going to, with this Eight of Wands, this is quick moving energy. You're probably going to be quick to get rid of it now. Like, whatever you're feeling. Because I take the reverse Knight of Cups as like just a complete and utter sham. And you're gonna know what to focus. Like, just use your words of power. You know, like, I don't want to say my own words of power, but just you use your own word, you know, come up with your own, like Spirit, I release these energies that are not mine, you know, like your words of power are everything. Your mind is your superpower, okay? As long as you know yourself, you know your own energy, you're going to know what is not yours. That's what healing is all about. And the healing work is not the easy part. Because, I mean, if healing work was easy, everybody would do it, right? Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck there. That's saying if you do as I say, or instruct, or you take my advice, you will have victory. King of Coins on the bottom of this deck. I always think the King of Coins. The kings in this deck are all animals. And I love it. Because, you know, animals, you know, use their instincts. But anyway, I hope you people are having a lovely, lovely, lovely morning. Okay, reverse Nine of Wands. Okay, this is good. I feel like this is your change of perception here is definitely going to remove some obstacles, some like wounded warrior energy. Like maybe somebody is projecting that wounded warrior energy onto you. Like, just making you fight every day for your own energy. You just got to remember that everything is energy. Everything is energy. The more you know yourself, the better off you'll be. The Hermit. Yeah. Go within, do some introspection, do some healing work. You know, always ask yourself. Don't rely on anybody else. I mean, if you read tarot or do any kind of divination work, don't rely on that either, because the tarot reads energy. And if you're like in someone, or if there's energies that is attached to you, it'll read those energies and not your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta know yourself, know thyself. Just know thyself. And the only way to do that is this hermit mode, you know, isolation, dark night of the soul kind of thing. Reverse death. Just going through everything that you okay, so you see how she's kind of walking in this like dark, but the skeleton here. Think of this as like all your traumas, everything that has shaped you into who you are. You kind of have to figure that out. And there are like journals that you can do that prompts you. But really just ask Spirit, like, you know, like, Spirit, what can I heal? You know, sometimes it'll take a few days to come to the surface. But anything that upsets you or triggers you, that's probably something you need to heal. Especially if it triggers you into a negative reaction. Or a very super, super defensive action, too. A star on the bottom of the deck. That's healing and hope there. Healing and hope. Page of Cups. Yeah, this is saying going through the healing process is definitely, you're going to have compassion for yourself. And you're going to have to forgive yourself for things. Okay? Like anything that brings up feelings of guilt, shame, that's stuff that you probably need to, you know, and it takes some things take longer than others to process, you know. Ew, it's just healing is very broad, and it's not as easy as people make it out to be. Sometimes there's several things you have to heal. And it's a lifelong thing too, because once you acknowledge it and you release it, that doesn't mean it can't come back up again and trigger you somehow. But healing just helps the reaction of the trigger. Like, you can acknowledge it quicker. Like, oh, okay, yeah, this is why I'm feeling this way. It's just something that happened in the past, and I've already let it go. And then you can move on. You know, it's just, how you're going to deal with them in the future. Like, instead of letting it put you back days or weeks, like, maybe you like to watch TV if these kinds of feelings come up, like, and then you spend a week or two watching TV and not, you know, being unproductive. That kind of thing. And I hope this makes sense. I really do. I hope this makes sense. You just have to have compassion. And then if that does happen, that's where that compassion comes in. You know? Don't be like, man, I'm so stupid. I just spent 2 weeks watching TV. Like, not getting anything done. That's not doing anything for you either. Like, you just got to be like, oh, that's why I spent those 2 weeks watching TV. Because this came up. And I didn't acknowledge it. So it stayed there. Knight of Coins. I feel like this is... yeah. Spirit's definitely trying to get me to explain energy and things here. It's also a slow process, and you cannot speed it up. You can't. Like, I've tried. Like, I know that I would, like, whenever I was, like, trying to, I would be like, okay, that's cool. I just acknowledged that and I released that. I did everything I was supposed to do. I feel a lot better. Now what do I have to heal? And I did. And don't be surprised if Spirit takes weeks or months to tell you what that new thing is. It's just all about the cycles of life and what comes up in your life at the time. You know, Queen of Swords. Trying to get you to see clear. I'm trying to get you to see clear. So if you go weeks or months and you're like in between healing certain things, that's okay. Okay? You're on your own timeline. So, you know, and while you're in between, enjoy life in the meantime, you know. Experience life, you know. Three of Wands. Yeah, this is like, you know, if I would pick 3 cards for self-compassion, kindness, and patience, it would be these cards. Yeah. You just got to remember to be kind to yourself, be patient, go easy on yourself. You know, you've already been through so damn much. Why, you know, you're already hard on yourself as it is. Why make it worse on you by being hard? Especially the Tower fell out here. I feel like somebody really needed to hear that with under this 8 of Wands. Go easy on yourself. It's a process. And not just a process, but a lifelong process. And yes, some of us have way more things to heal than others. But and that's why it's so, you know, like if you feel like crying, cry. That's something that you need to release, even if you don't know what you're crying for. Okay. I have a client who will call me like when she is at her weepiest, when she's like bawling, and she's like, you know, I'm just feeling weepy, and I'm like, that's good, Cry. Get it out. Acknowledge it. Follow that thread. Why are you crying? Why are you feeling this way? What triggered you into crying? That's the healing process in a nutshell, pretty much. Like anything negative that pops up, like, why am I feeling this? And sometimes even positive things. It just depends on what you've learned, what you've picked up on throughout your life before you were woke, so to speak. Yeah. Reverse Nine of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is going to make someone feel a lot better. Judgment. And the Six of Cups. Yeah, it's going to make this reading is going to make somebody feel a lot better about past things coming up. Maybe being a little too judgmental on past things. Maybe even being a little too judgmental on yourself about past things. But just remember, reading or, healing is, it's not easy, but it is worth it. Like, it is worth it. And maybe you're somebody who, like, wants to be in this Empress energy. And you don't know how. Jupiter, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, like, maybe you're feeling, disabled because of, healing. And Jupiter is all about, like, your abundance, your luck. So definitely look what zodiac you have Jupiter in. Could be Aquarius or Gemini. I see Pisces in my line of sight. Libra, Taurus. And another Aquarius and another Gemini in my line of sight. The 12th house came out here twice. This is pretty much your self-undoing. This is the things you need to heal. Your subconscious thinking. Like, what have, throughout your life, what has society, your parents taught you to believe? Like, so I feel like a lot of you are going through, like, these subconscious healing. Maybe you're reprogramming your mind a bit to think how you think and not how someone else thinks. Yeah. Sticky situation. Prickly situation. And maybe that's what you feel like right now. Like, just on edge, on pins and needles. Jack of Clubs. Just kind of like, the Page and the Knight of Wands. Like, you're ready to have some drive, and you're ready to just manifest what you want here. You might have been feeling this way, like you're just walking around blindly, feeling your way through, and that is okay too. Like, it's okay. This is the wheel, the luck rune, the horse rune. So, I feel like if you are in this healing process, you might feel like you're going through some bad luck. You might feel like you're fatigued and your energy is low as well. And that is normal when you're going through a healing process. You know? Oh, the third house of communication is out here. You know, that's a lot of communication, card. That's a lot of communicate. Let me see. There's 3 9s out here. We have the 9 of Wands, the Hermit, the 9 of Swords. That's Virgo energy. You could be a Virgo. 999 is all about cycles coming to a close. Maybe you even think they're karmic cycles, but I feel like these are healing cycles. Especially with 2 of the 9s upside down. I'm checking out the, and also 888, this is awakening to your potential. So a lot of you could be feeling out your spiritual gifts, like what your spiritual gifts are. Like if you have clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, or like a combination of all of them. Yeah. Well, I love this reading, and if you were we are all going through the healing process, but when you first get started, it's the most intense. That's why they call it the dark night of the soul. Okay? It just gets less intense and more kind of like kind of like a gnat whenever you've completely healed something, because if it comes up, you're just like, and then you move on. You know that it's there. You know the trigger is there, but you don't allow it to affect you anymore. That's pretty much what it is. So, yeah. Okay, and I think I'm going to leave that here. This is probably a really long video. 33 minutes. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to leave that here. Thank you for this message, Spirit, and I really hope you all have a great day, okay?